Welcome to the election final, our epic search to find a true leader amongst the nation's young people. Now, behind us is one of the most famous buildings in the world, the Houses of Parliament. Normally, the Prime Minister and around 650 MPs run this place, but today, it's all ours.
And it's an ideal place for our final two contestants, Quincy and Hazel, to face their biggest challenge of all.
Yes, it's going to be turned over to an audience of young people from around the country to choose who they think will be a great leader for them.
All the major decisions affecting this country are made here. And today, that decision is whether Hazel or Quincy really has what it takes to win an election.
It's been a gripping competition to find Britain's best young leader. And each week our candidates have learned new skills and faced a grueling set of challenges. From making an impression...
Hello Michelle, I'm Amaddeep and ambitious I am.
Debating...
It will cost far too much, £500 per mosquito.
The art of persuasion...
Seriously man, you've got to do the hula.
And campaigning.
Come on, bye, don't be shy.
Keep that way. Bonus.
Each week, the fearsome political journalist, our series judge Jonathan Dimbleby, has sent one candidate home.
Your campaign's over. Your campaign's over. Your campaign's over.
Now it's between Hazel and Quincy, and the winner will get to meet the Prime Minister, Gordon Brown. Welcome backstage to BBC Television Centre. How does it feel?
Great.
Exciting?
Yeah.
Now, yesterday I told you were going to be interviewed by a journalist. What I can tell you now is that you're going to be interviewed on the BBC's biggest politics show, Newsnight, by Emily Maitlis. Two members of your team will be on set in the firing line. The other member of your team will be backstage in the gallery, feeding information to those two team members and giving them the facts they need through an earpiece. Now, normally a politician wouldn't have the luxury of having information fed to them. But you have this advantage and you need to use it wisely. Newsnight is a live television programme where political leaders get a grilling by Britain's top journalists.
Jack, can you hear me? Is he?
Up in the control room, Quincy and Tudor will feed facts to their teammates.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Is he not if you can hear me?
But for those on the studio floor, being able to talk as well as listen through their earpiece will be very hard.
Look at me on the TV.
Once again, the man they'll all have to impress, series judge Jonathan Dimbleby, will be watching out for any signs of weakness.
We need to stick to our point. We've got the facts. We've got a very strong argument. We've got a very strong argument, and we can do this.
We need to make sure that we don't sound like we're competing against each other, because we're competing against the interviewer.
Yeah.
Just say words.
That's what I'm going to say,
Say like main points. Don't
like about police presence, I'll go police.
Yeah.
It's up to him to decide which member of the losing team will be eliminated.
I'm going to take his hat off.
There's now just seconds to go before their very own Newsnight debate.
10 seconds. Titles off line D next.
To win the debate, they'll have to remember their arguments and get their points across in a calm and professional way.
Running time.
Hello, good evening. Tonight we'll be discussing the controversial teen deterrent, the mosquito. It's been designed to deal with problems of antisocial behaviour and vandalism that can arise when young people congregate outside shops, schools or railway stations. Well, joining me now are Amaddeep and Izzy against the device and Hazel and Jack in favour of the mosquito.
Our argument, Emily, is that not only does it not work properly, the fact that it's not going to make a huge difference. Shopkeepers put it in.
Amaddeep's trying his trick of turning the tables on Emily, but she's used to taking no nonsense.
The Co-op has said it's made an extra £3,000 in the first week of installing
They'll just
the
move
mosquito
somewhere else.
because people are no longer scared away from their premises. Isn't that a big step up?
Not particularly, because only 8,000 of these mosquitoes have been sold.
The pressure's mounting and Amaddeep's not listening to Tudor.
millions of people buy MP3 players and stuff, and if your ears are already damaged from listening to that, how are they going to be that you probably won't be able to listen to the mosquito anyway?
It looks like Tudor's talking to thin air, and Amardeep's arguments are just muddled.
This mosquito is just driving people underground to places that you don't know about.
There aren't any other solutions.
I don't think there are actually any other solutions. I mean, we need to take action now. This is a step forward. We have crime in Britain which is not getting any better by the day. So
the purple team system is working like a dream, but can they win the debate?
Children aren't pests, children aren't dogs, children have minds, and adults can't have to stop taking control all of the time. The matter is, Hazel, that children on a whole aren't all bad.
If people have antisocial behaviour, then they deserve to be punished.
It's violating your human right.
It's a hassle-free, it's a step forward.
Okay. Thank you all very much indeed.
Violating people's troubles.
And that's all from the Mosquito Newsnight.
The debate's over, and it's time for the candidates to reflect on their performances.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done. Thank you.